It's Jover. The Raiders lose 23-20 to the Indianapolis Colts, and in a game that I feel like I got punched in the nuts, knee in the gut, superplexed by Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. My heart is broken after watching this game. The Raiders lost today because I've been a big supporter of Antonio Pierce, but Antonio Pierce was bad today. Yeah, the NFL refs did not do us any favors whatsoever, but I don't want to blame the game on the refs. Like, there was a lot of other opportunities. There was a lot of big-time penalties that killed us in this game. But to me, if there is a one message that's clear in 2024, it's this. First off, I want all y'all to have an amazing new year. I am excited for this offseason. This is going to be the greatest Raiders offseason of all time. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notifications. We got to find a quarterback. We got to find an OC. If you're able to do those two things, man, you're going to give yourself a chance. I mean, this game is the ultimate proof that Aidan O'Connell is not the quarterback that you think he is. And I know if you look at the numbers, if you're a box score warrior, and here's going to be the number one way that I know which people are box score warriors and didn't actually watch the game. If anybody out there is like, oh, Aidan O'Connell threw for 299 yards, 2 touchdowns, you didn't watch the game. Aidan was not good today. Zamir White, 20 for 71. Davante, 13 for 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. There's going to be some frustration there. But to me, the amount of points that the Raiders left on the field today was because of Aidan taking poor sacks, because Bo Hardigree trying to get way, way too cute. And if there was one thing that I learned in today's game, and it's not even something that I've learned, it's something that I've known. Aidan O'Connell is nothing but a backup quarterback in the NFL, and Bo Hardigree doesn't deserve to be an OC. If you want to make him quarterback coach, it's fine. And yeah, this wasn't the best game that you've seen from this Raiders defense this season. I get it. But man, how many times are you going to ask your defense to hold an opponent under 23 points? I mean, give me a fucking break, bro. Like, this Raiders defense has been playing their dicks off. They've been playing hell football. I'm not going to sit up here. I saw a few people on social media saying the Raiders defense was bad today. Grow up. If you see anybody out there saying the Raiders defense was bad today, grow up. This Raiders defense has been phenomenal this season. They've been overcoming Josh McDaniels. No money was spent on them this entire offseason. All the money was spent on the offensive side of the football. Grow up. Yeah, Jack Jones had a bad penalty, but you know what? That's what Jack Jones is. I want Jack Jones to stay aggressive. I want Jack Jones putting his foot in the dirt, trying to make a freaking play because he has no confidence in this Raiders offense. Did Jack Jones have a bad penalty on that missed field goal? No doubt about it. He'd be the first one to tell you. But I want Jack Jones to stay aggressive because that's what this Raiders defense has needed to do. The Raiders defense has needed to stay aggressive because your offense can't freaking do anything, man. So my question of the nation out there is this. And I see Leo8164 in the comments saying, AP is not a leader. Leo, I'm just going to block you on the channel because I think you're a freaking clown because AP is the definition of a leader. But if I want you all right now to grade the play of Aidan O'Connell against the Colts. A, B, C, D, or F. A, he was amazing. F, it was an absolute fail. For me personally, I look at the numbers here for Aidan, and I'm going to give him a C grade. Like, I know what the numbers are for Aidan. I know. I get it. 30th, 47, 299, 2 touchdowns, no picks. But if you legitimately watch the game, man, there were so many other opportunities that Aidan missed. There were so many other opportunities that this offense missed. And anybody giving Aidan anything, if you give Aidan an A, you're a box score warrior. And don't get me wrong, I know people are busy, and I'm a busy dude in my life too, but you can't say that Aidan played well. You can't say Aidan is a starting quarterback in the NFL. The play calling was despicable, though. I'm sick to my stomach after watching that game. The total offense today, 370 yards, 286 through the air, 3.4 yards per carry. That's including sacks. No turnovers. Time of possession. The Raiders led time of possession, but the penalties is what killed you. Jermaine Illuminor. Jermaine, you know you're my brother, but like 2 very costly false start penalties when the Raiders had momentum getting going, right? Like penalties today, the Raiders have been the best team in the NFL this season at committing penalties. Today, the penalties killed you. You missed a lot of opportunities. There was a lot of dropped footballs out there. You know, Davante dropped balls. Jacoby dropped footballs. I mean, today was a day that the Raiders did not deserve to win. And they didn't. Simple as that. If you're looking for videos, though, the entire offseason, I know this season was frustrating. Let's just keep it real here, right? But if you're looking for free agency videos, I got you covered. Looking for draft videos, I got you covered. If you're looking for Raiders being able to find their next head coach GM videos, I got you covered. I love this team, but more importantly, I love the nation. And the nation, man, is my second family. And I want all of y'all to have a happy, happy new year. And if you want to make sure that you're stayed up to date on everything going on around the silver and black in 2024, hit that subscribe button. It's 100% for free. The Colts offense, honestly, really wasn't even all that great either. Like, they had a few big plays. And, yeah, the Raiders gave up that touchdown drive early on in the game on a broken play, 50-yard pickup. After that, though, I mean, you're looking at basically 3.5 quarters where your defense only gives up 16 points. Like, you got to be able to find a way to win. Bo Hardegree, this conservative play calling, what drove me nuts about McDaniels and what drives me nuts about Bo is because they run their offense like Tom Brady is still the quarterback. And in the NFL and in life in general, if you're not able to make corrections, if you're not able to make audibles, if you're not able to make adjustments, you're just not going to have success. And for Bo and for McDaniels, this offense that they're running, I get it. McDaniels been fired a long time ago, but today's offense looked like a McDaniels offense. The trick plays were bullshit. They were lame. They were unexpiring. They came near the 40-yard line. It literally was like Bo Hardegree called up Josh McDaniels and said, "Hey, what's your fake play call here?" And when you see stuff like that, I mean, you got an offensive coordinator doing first grade plays, right? Like Ask Madden type of bullshit. You're just not going to win many football games there. Stoffel the Badger says Bo sucks, and I agree. If you think Bo Hardegree sucks, spam Bo sucks, because it's just week after week after week. He had one good week against Chargers. Besides that, Bo Hardegree, I'm sorry, bro. And you've had plenty of time. You're not an offensive coordinator in the NFL. Go back to being a QB coach. Think about something else, because OC, you ain't it. Shout out to today's sponsor, Prize Picks, and I know today was a super frustrating game, but you know what? I actually won some money today thanks to our sponsor, Prize Picks. I put down $5 for a chance to win $25. Wasn't a lot of money, but I had the more on Davante Adams. I had the less on Hunter Renfrow. I had the more on Jacoby Myers, and I also had the more on passing completions for Aidan O'Connell. I was able to make some money. And if any of y'all want to make some money, all you got to do is go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and make sure that you use code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And frustrating game, but no matter what, Prize Picks is going to be able to have some fun. Daily fantasy sports made easy. What'd you say?
Time for some Vegas nights.
Time for some Vegas nights. Time for a little NBA action. And, dude, I'm still going to be putting some money down on tonight's games. I'm going to be putting some money on next week's games. No matter what, we're going to be putting money down on Prize Picks because it is. It's fun. It's easy. It's a cool way to win some money. You're going to have some fun doing it. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Make sure that you use code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. So the Raiders lose 23-20. Let's see what the nation has to say. Third and short, pass early killed us. Bo has to go. If Bo is just not brain dead, the Raiders win this football game. I mean, to me, they left 6-9 points on the board just simply by trying to get too cute instead of trying to kick some field goals when they had opportunities to. This game hurts, man. PG, F and BS, can't watch Mortgage Future for quarterback. See you next show on the draft. Let's go Raiders. Right now, if the Raiders were to draft, you're probably somewhere around pick 13 to 12. If you want to get up near Jaden Daniels, I mean, here's just the cold hard fact. You're going to have to trade 3 first-round picks and a guy like Davante Adams to try to get into the top 3. Like, if the Raiders try to go from 13 to 3, where they were before this game started, 13 to 3 right now, I mean, what that costs is 3 first-round picks and a player like Davante Adams. If you're like, that's too much, you ain't getting Jaden Daniels, Drake May, or Caleb Williams. You better hope for Justin Fields. Ryan Bass, I will say it again, lopsided officiating. I don't think that the officiating was good, right? But when you look at this entire game, 60 minutes of football, the officiating is not why the Raiders lost this game. There were a few bad calls. There were a few bad beats that went against the Raiders, no doubt about it. But the Raiders killed themselves in this one. 7 penalties for the Raiders, 5 against Indy. I will admit that the Raiders' penalties came at bigger times, but again, the Raiders did not lose that game because of the officiating. Danielle, AOC kept us in the game. Jack Jones kind of lost us this game. Daniel, I know you're an old-time watcher, but I couldn't disagree with you more on this take. Brandon, I'm going to find Bo's address and pay him a visit. Brandon, I think you need to do that, bro. Pay him a visit. MB, AOC, Bo, gotta go. Antonio should stay next quarterback. To me, Antonio Pierce deserves to be the next head coach of the Raiders. To me, this defense, you got to do everything in your power to make sure that you got to make sure that this defense stays put. Because if you find a quarterback, if you find an OC, this is a Super Bowl caliber team with this current defense. Pie Guy, these calls are trashy. Mitchell, I still want a new Raiders jersey. Hey, Pie Guy, my brother, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Ryan Bass, if we even had Wilson, Minshew, or Fields, we would be top. We'd be a 10-plus win team. I don't agree with the Minshew take. I don't think Minshew's all that good, if I'm being honest with you. I do think he's a fun quarterback because of like what he represents, but Justin Fields is light years better than Aidan O'Connell. Gardner Minshew is better than Aidan O'Connell. Russell Wilson definitely better than Aidan O'Connell. But with all this quarterback discussion, what would you rather do? Would you rather sign Russell Wilson, which he's going to be a free agent because the Broncos are going to cut him, or would you rather trade for Justin Fields? Because I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but there is a better chance that Justin Fields and Russell Wilson are the Raiders quarterback than Caleb Williams, Drake May, or Jaden Daniels at the time that I am making this video. Right? Like, things could change. The Raiders could lose next week. But at the time that I am making this video, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields have a better shot at being the Raiders quarterback than Jaden, Caleb, Drake May because of where the Raiders are currently drafting at. That's just a fact, bro. Steven, I named my boy Woodson after Charles Woodson and really feel bad that the Raiders let us down. Just disappointed. Happy New Year from the 717. Keep up the great content. Steven, I appreciate that. I think everybody here in the nation is a little bit disappointed, but we'll see what happens. Wild one. At least we don't have to root for the Chiefs now. True, but I'm okay with rooting for the Chiefs if it means that the Raiders have a shot to make the playoffs. El Gordo, trade for Justin Fields, AOC, not the guy. I was wrong. Sorry. It's okay. I don't need you to be right. You know, at times I wish people would take my opinion a little bit more seriously because, you know, we've been right so many more times than what we've been wrong, and I think anybody that, like, and I mean this in a nice way, truly knows football knew that Aidan was never going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Let's go to Cougars Slay. Heartbreaking season for us. We had high hopes all year. We got to learn from this and come out next year with determination. I think they will. I think the Raiders are going to be a determined football team. They're going to be a very motivated team. Also, for those of you watching this live, we are 75 likes away from my dog Chuck getting a treat. Today's his birthday. And even though we couldn't get a win today, but Chuck's gonna be happy with the treat. Pie Guy, still love you guys, bro. Happy New Year, Mitch and Chat Sports Raiders Report. Believe me when I tell you, I love you guys too. And you do a game like this, and it's heartbreaking. There's no doubt about it. But you're able to get through it because of the amazing people that you have around you, the amazing people that support you and everything that you do. So Pie Guy, you've been here for a long time, bro. Cheers. Let's go to Nando. Crucial penalties on crucial plays, not good. And that's why I said, to me, coaching's got to be the reason, right? Like, coaching's got to be one of the reasons why we lost this game. Daryl, my son has been Ravens fan for 4 years, so I'm happy for him. Ravens got the number 1 seed. Maddie, Raiders aren't just a team, they're a culture. We start to get that culture back with AP. I feel a return to greatness coming. The defense is locked down. Now you just got to figure out the quarterback. You got to figure out your offensive coordinator, right? Like, if you're able to do those two things this offseason, good things are coming for the Silver and Black. If you want more updates around the Raiders, hit me up on IG. Hit me up on Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. We're getting ready to wrap up today's live show. My heart is broken. I mean, I haven't been this upset after a Raiders loss in a long time. In a long, long time. All I have to say is I want you all to enjoy your new year. I promise you 2024 is going to be a better year. Anything without McDaniels creating anything means it's a better year. But know this. We're going to rally. We're going to party. Here on the Raiders Report in 2024, we will be the best Raiders channel on YouTube. That I can promise you in 2024. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're tuned in. It's going to be a roller coaster, but I want us on that journey together.